I wanted to write a book. When I went to prison, I was like, you know, now I have time to sit up and collect my thoughts and do a fucking retrospective of my life. Yeah. So I started writing it out, like my book. Yeah. A couple of days of writing, I looked at that shit and was like, fuck this, man. This shit's horrible. I really went through this. I'm looking at my life like, this sucked. This is all traumatic and shit. Oh, I forgot. I subjugated that shit at some point and just didn't think about it anymore. I swept that under the rug. But this shit is still part of my fucking blueprint. Yeah. Like, this is what made me. There was just a lot of bullshit. Like, you know, motherfuckers used to shoot up my mom's house and shit. Because I had a lot of sisters, and I guess, you know, they were probably messing with some of the wrong boys in the hood, you know, and some girls. These dudes were in relationships, so they went over there to try to kill my sisters, and we were in the house. Yeah. So we all got it. Every now and then we'd have to, you know, blah, blah, bing, bing. Get out! And then go outside and look at the bullet holes and be out there like, you know what I mean? I never got jumped on because that was the thing. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna punch me to be in my own neighborhood. Yeah. I ended up becoming a gang leader because I just knew too much. And then I got rich. It was Beirut. Yeah. It was like Beirut. It was crazy. That's great. Yeah. So in the suburbs. Beirut in the suburbs. I used to shoot this tree. There's a lot of my bullets in there from my 22 rifle. Practicing. They never ever called the police. Damn, my house is still for sale. See this old dilapidated house right here? I was telling him this is where I used to sell my little scum over here.
Oh yeah, this is the spot here.
Yeah.
From here to here. Yep. This right here. This is the spot where it used to be. Right here.
Like sometimes sitting out in front of your house, if people found out y'all was out in front of the house, worried to get back to the next block, the enemies is right back there. They come through and try to shoot the house up. 4 blocks that way is Crip Hood. This is Blood Hood right here.
Yeah, they ain't from trees. Okay, player, you from trees. What you want me to do?
I know ain't no treetop like our era though. That was
no, it ain't like when we came up, homie.
That was treetop.
Yeah.
80s and the 90s. That's because our neighborhood is all named after trees. That's Maple Street. You know, Arbutus down there, Cedar, Elm. Exactly. You know, it's all named after trees.
It's all trees.
Spruce, Arambi.
There go Vince.
This is the part, you know, of the Compton trip that you knew was gonna happen. You know, you can't come through Compton and not know where the bones are buried. So here's the cemetery up here. We're going eastbound on Palmer, and we were surrounded. Like I would have to come through Crips neighborhoods, back and forth to home. After a while, I knew I was gonna live, especially after that point I'd already joined, you know, the Treetop High Rouge. Imagine me having to go through Crip hoods to get home every day, knowing I was a Blood. That's asking for it. So they tell me, like, Quik, you might need to come over here because, you know, Profile and Select are interested in you. I'm like, 2 record companies? I'm hanging out with Easy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Easy is like, man, come over here and sign with me, man. Let me give you $1 million. I'll give you $1 million right now. How much they giving me? So I got like 200, 300,000 from them. You know, and I give you $1 million right now. I'm like, hell yeah! he called Profile, hey, let me have your artist. They was like, he said them a cease and desist letter. Like, get the fuck out.
So you can keep your $20. You ain't gotta buy my CD, motherfucker. Not a problem. That's why I'm a recluse, not the one you set loose. Motherfuckers in this game.
I kind of figured back then that if I was honest with my music, that it would last longer. But if I sell out, like we all saw what, you know, what MC Hammer did, and that was like, that scared the hell out of me. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and during the tour before, I started to see like how hip hop, West Coast hip hop was affecting the South and shit with the gangs and shit. Like, you know, we getting into, it was like a gang fight every night at some of those concerts. Motherfuckers was coming up there to do shit to us. So I ended up having to have a bulletproof vest all the time and all these fucking guns and shit. And I throw up gang signs now. I'll be like, pow, 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 pow. That's where I'm from. It's like, that's the set. Boom. Tree gang. So it ain't like I'm like, yeah, fuck y'all. Yeah, nigga, we'll kill y'all niggas. I ain't like that. Yeah. You know, like Snoop do it. Snoop get in this little dance and do his little, throw 2-1 Street up. That's my neighborhood. That's hood pride. Yeah. So that, you know, I wasn't even at the Soul Train Awards. I was living it up in '97. Like, you know, fuck it. If I'm gonna die, I'm going out on top. Party, right? So 1998 comes and I'm like, I'm still here. Record, right? And they're all just, like I said, the only one record that I actually did pen paper was Love of My Life. And it's funny, what happens is I start writing it
and the first 2 lines, I've already got the rest. I got the other 14 bars already in my head. So I'm already ready to record it. Like, it's gonna take me too fucking long to write this shit. Like Ghetto Rendezvous, I just sat there and I didn't even stand up and do it. I sat down, programmed the beat, played the bass line, played them fucking crazy ass, those terse synthesizer parts, and the lyrics just followed. It was like, I hate you so much it just shows. It was coming, I hate you more than Michael hated Joe. Like, I was on my sister's head. One of my sisters got me arrested for absolutely nothing. She apologized though, but she wanted me to rig cable for her, you know, to go up on the wire and you know, and tap a line and bring coaxial into, you know, it's like, I can't do that right now. Like, I don't even want to do that. Like, that's illegal. She's like, you piece of shit, son of a bitch. You ain't good for nothing, motherfucker. I'm like, sis, like, what's going on? You get the fuck out of here, you lazy son of a bitch. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Oh, fuck me, huh? She called the police and had me arrested and shit. Said I hit her. You know, I didn't know how sneaky women could be, but. MC that you've ever heard on a Norman microphone, motherfucker, that's word. Now give me the mic.
Yeah, it was protection, of course, because I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be hurt either, and I want to live comfortably. I want to be cool. You know what I mean? I don't want no problems. But people would bring problems to me for who I was.
Me, I'm a thinking man. I'm left-handed. I'm really logical. Like, you know, we gotta. Everything has to make sense.
I went to talk to the psychiatrist, right, in Encino, and I was like, look, dog, I want you to be honest with me too. Like, if something wrong with me, you know, just tell me, and I'll just get on Social Security or something. Like, I'm tired of hip hop anyway. It's too crazy, making me crazy, right?
Like, it was almost too, like, not even almost. It was too much. Like, it was too much to bear.
He told me that. He said, it's amazing that you're still alive. He said, because he watched me go through all of it. Because he didn't believe that my family was doing that shit to me. How could they abandon me, and then when I blow up, they act like they had something to do with it? People suck, right?
It was way over the top.
People are terrible. I can't wait to get back around my alien friends. I'm so lost on Earth. You know how some people are lost in space? I'm so lost on Earth. It's my planet, man. How do we get back? Imagine that, 20 years later.
Yes.
Somebody ring the bell.
Ding.
Got him! One shot. Just one shot, 2 1 punch. Is that lucky?